First things first, I'ma say all the words inside my head. I'm fired up and tired of the way that things have been. Oh, woo, the way that things have been. Oh, woo. Second thing second, don't you tell me what you think that I could be. I'm the one at the sail, I'm the master of my sea. Oh, woo, the master of my sea. Oh, woo. I was broken from a young age, taking my soul into the masses, writing my poems for review. They took to me, shook to me, feeling me, singing the heartache from the pain, taking my message from the veins, taking my lessons from the brain, seeing the beauty through the pain.
What up guys, Jeff back here today with another video. This one is all about altcoins and my altcoin predictions, and also how successful I have been in altcoins in the past. So this one right here is definitely one of my biggest purchases I have ever been successful with. And it shows I bought 31,276 GERT at 29 cents a piece. And right now it's like $1.80 a piece. And I made a huge profit off of this one. And it was probably about a $4,000 profit that I made. And I really still recommend this coin. It's brand new. Within the first 3 days, it literally did 750 million in volume in the first 3 days of it being on Coinbase. And I think even in existence, I'm not sure if it was, on other exchanges or anything before that. If you guys know, let me know. And I don't know the history of the GERT before Coinbase, but I think it said it went from 0 to 750 million. So I'm pretty sure that, it wasn't actually a coin until, Coinbase took it in. So that was probably, I think they did the IPO or, whatever with Coinbase. So it started out at like, I think it was 10 cents when it came onto Coinbase, and I got in, in other buys at like 20 cents, 18, 17 cents, but this was my big purchase at 29 cents. I did almost 10 grand in there, and it was like I said, one of my most successful purchases. I ended up trading it for Bitcoin and then Dai coin and then Bitcoin again. And I turned it into like 13 and then 16,000 after that. So, I did really good on these purchases. And this is one I'm going to really recommend, the GERT. I will go into the chart a little bit later. But I just wanted to show you guys this one. I bought in at 29 cents. It shows you that I'm good at picking a good coin at cheap prices. And so I'm trying to get more subscribers and more people to view my videos. And maybe if I show them like how successful that I've actually been, then they can see that I'm not full of crap, that I'm legit, and that I can actually give them the good, stuff. I'll do the research, you do your research, and this isn't financial advice. This is showing you exactly what I'm doing that could help you in the future. And if you watch my videos, then you can see what I'm doing and being successful and profitable at. Everything, it's going to be hard work, guys, doing this. And, anything with technology is hard work. So if you're not, willing to put the time and the effort in, then this probably isn't for you. But if you, like what I'm doing and you agree, man, just go ahead and try it for yourself. Do what you do and just use, my videos as, experience from my end. That's it. So let's pause this real quick so I can show you something else without giving out information that you shouldn't have. All right. So now I wanted to show you guys the Dai coin. And this is where I have been the most successful when it comes to Bitcoin. And this is an altcoin on the Ethereum blockchain. It's actually a stable coin, not an altcoin. A stable coin on the Ethereum blockchain that keeps the value. It runs on the Maker platform. It is just a really, really cool coin, and you can get 2% annual percentage yield. And like I said, each one's $1. I've made over $8.20 just in rewards for holding it while I'm waiting for Bitcoin to go down. And I'm going to explain that to you in a minute. You can actually make money when Bitcoin goes down too. You don't have to just make money when Bitcoin goes up in profits. You can actually add Bitcoin to your portfolio if you're going to do what I'm going to show you how to do right now. And a lot of people won't tell you how to do this. So you're getting like the best information from me that these people don't want you to hear, because they don't want the average person to be able to make a ton of money. You know, they want to make the money for themselves. They want you to sell at a low price so they can buy and sell at a higher price. So don't be the, the gullible one that, sells low and buys high. That's what they want you to do, because they basically are taking your profit from you. All right, so I want to just get down here and show you guys, man. Let me move that stuff out of the way. Okay, right here is the first big one, 9,300. So what I did is okay, hold on. Oh, okay, well, I'm not at the bottom. Sorry, guys. Let's get all the way down here to the bottom. That was the problem. So using Bitcoin Wallet, this was my first Dai one, and basically what I did is Bitcoin was going down, and so I didn't want to lose my profit in the Bitcoin because it was going down really fast, and my US dollars were going down with Bitcoin. And so I was like, man, I don't want to lose all this cash. How can I keep my money while Bitcoin goes down, and then when it starts to go up, put my money back into it without paying all these crazy fees? And so what I found was this coin called Dai coin. And what you can do is trade it, and it stays at $1 all times. It's a stable coin. It's pegged to assets on the Maker Dao protocol. And it's always worth $1 at all times. They basically, if it goes below $1, they inflate the price to make it $1. If it goes over $1, they uninflate. I don't know exactly how they do that, but they have a good system set up. So basically, I turned it from Bitcoin into Dai coin. I'll show you the Bitcoin part of it later. I believe it was like 0.27 Bitcoin that I turned into 0.28 while it went down. And so this is me getting out of the Dai coin. It's only going to show you the Dai part of it. It's not going to show you the Bitcoin. I'll show you the Bitcoin part of it, later on in the video so that you can see. And then you see again, notice the money's going up though. If you notice the US dollars when I'm doing this, it is going up. So I had 8,956 Dai coin, and then I did it again with the GERT. This is what I was telling you. I traded the GERT for it. And so there's that. And then we get up here, and you see I'm starting to get more Dai because I keep doing trades back and forth and getting more Dai and more stuff. And my profit just keeps going up. So if you notice, it was at 8,900 earlier. And so we're just going to show you that. Boom, look at this now. We're up to 13,000 here, guys. So we just went from 8,900 to 13,800. And that is just me waiting for Bitcoin to go up, then putting it into a stable coin, waiting for Bitcoin to go down, buying in again. And that, GERT, I did pretty good on that. It made me, a few $1,000s too. So those two things together have really pumped my portfolio up a lot. And, and then I traded it back for Bitcoin here. That isn't the true 95 cents a coin. It gave me, at the time, it was 99 cents. I don't know why after you do the exchange that it goes down like that, but I've seen it myself. I have watched it go down after I made the purchase, and I'm like, what is going on here? I sold it at 99 cents per coin because there is something called a spread, and that's something you're going to have to know if you're going to convert Bitcoin to Dai and then Dai back to Bitcoin, because it will look like you're losing $300 to $400 in the exchange, but that is called a spread. You buy in at a lower price or at a higher price, and you sell at a lower price. And those are two different prices, and it's called a spread. And a lot of people were like, dude, I just lost $400 immediately. So you're going to have to think, if I'm doing this, there's about a $400 gap that I'm going to have to overcome. So you're not going to want to just like sell out at 48 and buy back in at 47 thinking you're going to make a lot of money, because that'll probably just end up being the spread and you end up with the same amount. So if you start with like 0.27, you're going to want to end up with like 0.3 Bitcoin. And that's the way to do it. Trade it to Dai coin like when it was at 58,000, and then you could have traded it back to Bitcoin right now and made a huge gain. And so that's how I gained a lot of my profit, just holding Bitcoin, waiting for it to go up. Then when it goes up, you get into a stable coin, wait for it to go down. That is risky, guys, and this is not financial advice. This is just me showing you what I did to make Bitcoin work for me, that you can make money going up and down at the same, or not at the same time, but as it goes. So you don't have to just make money on the way up, and don't panic sell on the way down. You could get caught, like if you go to Dai, and it happened to me this last time where I got caught thinking it was going to go down. I traded out for Dai coin, and then the next day, that's when the 1.5 billion Tesla purchase was disclosed. And so it was like at 39,000, and luckily I was able to get back in real quick and still made a giant profit, which is awesome. So I turned this, this amount into a lot more because of that. And I'm really happy about that. Yeah, the price has gone down a little bit since then, but it's still higher than what I bought back in at, originally. And so technically, if you guys want to know, I started out with $0 back in March. And this all has came since then. So March of 2020, I'm saying, like the pandemic, like a month later, I started looking into Bitcoin, started doing all the research about it, and became very profitable doing it. And that's why I'm starting to make these videos, because I have become really, really good at what I'm doing. I still have a lot to learn too, and that's why I'm, trying to be a part of this community with you guys and make these videos. So I want to go in to show you my Bitcoin part of it and show you how I did turn it from 0.27 up to 0.34. And I'll get right into that. And this shows you where I started with and what I started with. So this is 0.276911. And that's the amount of Bitcoin that I started with in this trade, that I wanted to get more. This was only at $31,000, guys. So this is a while ago. I made a lot of good buys at the $10,000 level, the 11, the 9,000, the 8,000, and up. So basically, this is just some of my purchases that show you me trading the Dai coin for the Bitcoin. And this was that right there. Basically, I turned that into the Dai coin that you saw, and look at 0.276911. Then this trade, we end up with 0.282145. And the price per coin is even higher at that time. So I ended up making like 0.05, which is a pretty good little amount, or 0.005, my bad. Yeah, 0.005 Bitcoin on that one. And then we see this trade at 36,774.32. I now have 0.037723. And that's basically how I showed you how to do it, guys. You wait for the price to go up, Then when you think Bitcoin is going to be at its top or it starts going down, you trade your Bitcoin for Dai coin. That way you keep your actual US dollars the same. And then when Bitcoin goes down, then you can buy in more Bitcoin. So when it goes back up, then you're going to have a lot more US dollars. So I'm basically giving you guys my pro tips. This is pro tip stuff right here, guys. This, this isn't the simpler stuff. This is the harder stuff to do, but you can make a lot of money. And when I tell you in these videos that I have good stuff for you in the future, I really mean it. I haven't even got into a lot of what I have to show you guys. And, it's been very profitable for me. So especially in this time when the stimulus checks are coming in again, I have simple videos on how to buy Bitcoin and how to do it with a 9-cent fee or low fees. The higher your purchase, $100, you're going to pay a 50-cent fee. And that is 0.5% fee. That's amazing, guys. That is probably the lowest fee that you'll ever get. And so I want to go back into the altcoins. The reason that I was showing you this Bitcoin in an altcoin video is just because of Dai coin, and that's a stable coin, that will keep its value. So I wanted to include that in this video. And I do want to tell you my picks I'm going to give you 3 picks for my favorite coins, and I showed you 2 of them already. Algorand, the Graph, GRT, okay? And my third one, you heard me talk about earlier. I didn't, go in to show you guys, but I'm going to do that next. And I'm going to show you the awesome 5 to 10x profit I've taken off of OXT. And this is my favorite altcoin going into the future. If you can buy in anywhere under 50 cents to 30 cents, you want to get down to 30 cents, but I think anything under 50 cents a buy is going to be good. And that's just for me. That's what I think is a good buy for me. So that's what I'm going to want to do. Those are my top 3 picks. I have done really well on all of them, but I think they have a bright future. It isn't just in the past that I'm telling you. I think all of these coins have a bright future. The cool thing about Algorand is you get the 6% annual percentage yield. So you're basically making money while you hodl. And I would get into Tezos. If you want to make passive income, try to find, especially if you're on Coinbase, try to find a lot of the coins that you're going to get staking income from, especially if you're going to put $10,000 to $20,000 or more in there, because then you'll start to get a big return on your assets there. So that being said, let me get right into the OXT real quick. Yep, so I just wanted to show you this, guys. This was one of my best buys ever. And I really wish I would have put a lot more money into it. I really liked OXT from the beginning. I really thought it was a cool idea. The way that they explain the videos on Coinbase Earn and just the blockchain being on Ethereum. Just everything with Orchid, the app. It is just an awesome cryptocurrency. And so I was like, man, if it's that cool, I might as well throw some money into there. And I really wish I would have thrown a lot more money in there, because I made almost a 7-time gain on this one. And so 395 OXT for $60. And basically, I don't want to leave out the rest that I got from Coinbase Earn, and then, I spent a little bit of money on them. I bought $10 worth here. So basically, I might have spent about $75. About 75, 76, maybe $80. But let's go into what I sold it for. And right here, it shows you I sold it at 71 cents a coin. And 574 OXT for $405. I paid about $80 for that. And so that's 5-time gain right there. So 411, I did pay a little fee. You know, Coinbase likes to get their money. I could have done it over there on Coinbase Pro for a cheaper fee. Man, I just need to keep remembering to do that. When the price goes up, man, I'm like, oh, let's take that profit. But, you know, just take a little bit of more time, even, you know, a couple of minutes, and it would save me that $6 fee right there. I probably would have ended up paying like a $2.50, maybe a $3 fee, if that. So you just got to keep that in mind. But here's one of my 5x gains. If I would have put a ton more money in there, it would have been just ridiculous. So OXT, there it is. I showed you basically my biggest picks, OXT, Algorand, and the GERT. So if you guys like this, I'm trying to build my channel. Please share it with your friends. You know, if you're not subscribed, go ahead and hit that. And if you like it and it helps you and you like the cryptocurrencies that I told you about and how to make money trading your Bitcoin for Dai, like I did, not financial advice, but if you do that, go ahead and like it. And have a good night, guys. Goodbye and good night.